This cook and giveaway is sponsored by CARL SCHMIDT SOHN since 1829.
I had been a wallflower for so long, standing on the side.
All right, everybody, look, my name is Tommy, and we are the Gallery Backyard Barbecue, and we are going live. Well, not really, not yet. Anyway, look, I am going to do, this is going to be the second part of a kind of like a live cooking segment that I am doing. Shrimp scampi was the first one. I'll leave a link up above. And basically, there'll be some edits in here as I set all this up, but once I get the chicken in the pan right here, it's going to be uncut, unedited, and just a straight on cook. And excuse the noise, as I'm surrounded by a dog and 1, 2, 3 cats staring at me. So we're going to cross our fingers on this one. As I bring my pan up to temp, and we'll shift the cameras around, let me talk about the groceries on what we're working with. We got some sliced mushrooms. I'm going to go with about a cup of a chicken stock. Now look, you want to use a good stock. I use Better Than Bullion, okay, so definitely check that out. You don't really want to use the cubes. Also, I got some sliced up garlic, and I got some scallions that I'm going to add to the dish, and I'll garnish with these scallions here. I got some butter, and I got 2 chicken breasts lightly pounded, salt and peppered up. And look, the recipe today is a chicken Marsala. And anytime you're doing a recipe like this, you can get those cheap wines in the grocery store, non-alcoholic, but definitely not as good for the recipe. You want a decent Marsala wine for this recipe, and definitely dry, not sweet. I think I paid about $13 for this bottle, and I'll use it just for cooking. But it is perfect for this. It's going to break down. I believe it's like a fermented wine. It's going to break down nice in this dish. And also, I just want to point out that this is a giveaway on this beautiful knife set here. Okay, this is an 8-piece set by CARL SCHMIDT SOHN. I do believe it is pronounced. And look, it's a decent set. It's got a little balance to it. It's a little heavy, but not bad. Obviously very sharp. So look, this is a nice set. I believe it retails for about 60, 70 bucks on Amazon. And look, this contest here is gonna be USA only, and I'll leave some information on how to enter in a little bit. And we're going to do a light basic prep on this chicken Marsala, and depending on how many people you're feeding, about 5 to 6 mushrooms per, and you want to slice them up medium thickness. And look, from there, I'm going to get 3 garlic cloves. If you have more people than 1, you could do 4 or 5, but you don't want to go much more than that. And you want to slice this thin. Now, if you had some shallots, you can also slice up maybe a half a shallot thin. I don't have it, so I'm just going to go with these green onions. And I'll use these green onions to fold, garnish, and also flavor. And so what you want to do here is you want to butterfly that chicken, because you want them, medium thickness, and you'll pound it lightly. You don't want to break the chicken, so just give it a light pounding, and you'll be good to go.
Now I'm falling.
Look, remember to salt and pepper your chicken, and also salt and pepper the flour. And again, I'd like to thank CARL SCHMIDT SOHN for supplying these pretty nice set of knives to my viewers. We're going to get started 450 on the temp. What we're going to do is we're going to get a little olive oil down. And look, once the chicken hits the pan, we just let it run. Beautiful. So look, first off, what you want to do is get a little flour, kind of dust it off. You don't want any lumps on the flour. And let's do it. Oh, yeah. All right, so look, basically what we're looking to do here is obviously brown the chicken. We want to cook it to about 90–95% done. So whatever it takes, maybe a minute or two, then we'll flip it, and you'll see what I do from there. Yeah. And now look, once you start seeing a little whiteness come up on the sides there, that's a telltale sign that you're almost there. And I'll also have a timer down in the corner, just so you can follow along on the time. There we go, looks good. And we're about 400 degrees. I would like it a little hotter than that, and I did raise up my temp on the my little stove here. Oh, yeah. And I also have some garlic roasted rice back here. Nothing special with that. Cup of rice, 2 cups of water, and I put a little of that better than bouillon. This roasted garlic base. And with the rice, this stuff is off the hook. This comes courtesy of a viewer, Will Plunkett. I got you, brother. Oh, yeah. That's all I use. I got 2 of them. All right, so look, what you want to do here, you're just about ready. Now look, I saw a YouTube video, I was doing a little research how other people do it, and I saw one video where, I think it was a girl, she put the chicken on a tray, like a wire rack, with paper towels underneath. Look, this is This is all flavor. So when you put this on a plate like this, it's just going to release some juices onto the plate, man. That is, you know, you want them juices. So you definitely want to remove your chicken and get it on a plate like this to rest. All right, from there what we'll do is we'll get our mushrooms added. Now look, what the mushrooms are basically going to do here is they're going to suck up all that moisture in the pan, and as the cook goes on, they're actually going to release the moisture back into the pan. Get a little butter added in. I do have my temperature raised a little bit hotter there. As my mom would say, quit touching the pan, let it cook, let it cook. Oh, yeah. And again, if we were back here on my stove, this temp here would be blasting and I would be getting some serious heat. But it's easier to show you over here, and it's all good. Now I'm going to be adding my garlic. You can go shallots also. I didn't have any shallots, so I'm just going to do these, what are these called? Green onions. Oh yeah, might have to beat that out. But I'll wait a couple minutes. I don't want to get the onions in there and the garlic in there too soon because I don't want it to burn. Now we're starting to get a little brown going on some of these onions. All right, so from there, what I'm going to do is get my garlic in. Green onions in. Put a little butter right on top just to help release all those oils on the garlic, just to get it going. Immediately, man, those onions, the garlic just puts out that odor. And we're climbing up about 400 still. And I do have my little stove on full. You know, on this stove, we'd probably be taking about 3-4 minutes off of the cook, but it is what it is. This will work. Hell yeah. And we're going to go maybe about, let me give you a measurement. Let's start it off with 3/4 of a cup of the Marsala. And remember my shrimp scampi video, some of the restaurants do it, we certainly did. It's just a little cheat. It's going to help thicken up that sauce a little bit, so you just sprinkle a little flour in there, no big deal. it. So we went with 3/4 of a cup of the Marsala, and I could see it, the mushrooms just kind of soaking everything up, releasing everything, but I could see me adding a little bit of splash in a minute or two. Or maybe not. I'm going to get a little chicken stock in. And let's just start with a 1/2 cup of the chicken stock. And as with my prime rib video, you want to add a little salt as you go, maybe a little pepper as you go, and you want to taste. Don't add too much because you can never get it out. There's nothing like good Marsala, boy. And I'm going to go with a little bit more, as I thought I may. About another 1/4 cup, maybe a little less. Maybe that was about an 1/8. Oh yeah. Not sure if you could see Molly, but she's standing guard right there. So we're just letting this cook down a little bit. When I'm happy with the reduction, what I'll do is I'll lower the temp on my little burner here, and I'll start introducing some butter, and basically that's going to give it that silky, you know, that nice silkiness. It's going to add a little salt. It's going to add a little fat to the dish. And man, it's just going to light it up on fire. Wow, man, that Marsala wine's good. Oh man. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. I'm going to get my chicken in. And again, like I talked about, remember, people put it on a wire rack, let the goodness drip to a paper towel. You want that goodness right in the pan. So we got our chicken in, and remember our chicken was about maybe 90% cooked. I'm going to get this lowered a little bit, and we'll start incorporating some butter in. And again, if you don't incorporate it like this by moving it around and mixing it, the butter is just going to break. It's just going to separate and just kind of break. Now, I also saw a couple videos where, you know, they put a little heavy cream in there. I'm not really feeling that. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's good. This is dinner for one. Two, because I got Molly right there. How you doing, girl? And I could tell you I'm not going to use any more chicken stock. Get that over there. Let's get our plate. Get some rice. So my flame went down real quick. But I do want to finish this off. And you know, on here you put it on 2 seconds, you got instant simmer. Over here it just takes a while, so we're just going to turn this off. I'll set the camera over here on the plate. We are ready to roll. Oh, that is it. This is chicken Marsala goodness, trust me. Cheers. Nice. And that is basically chicken Marsala. For the knife contest, USA only. I do apologize, but it is what it is. The company's going to ship it directly from Amazon, I guess. And basically what you got to do is down in the description, let me know if you like the live cooking or not. So just say I do like it or I don't like it. That's number one. Number two, you have to be a subscriber to my channel. Obviously, ring that bell so you get notified on every time I do an upload. That's number two. So you got to let me know if you like the live portion of my channel. And also let me know, well, hey, you're a subscriber to the channel, of course. You got to share this video on your social media account, and you got to let me know where you shared it. So look, you could share it to Facebook, you could share it on a cell phone, you could send it to your sister. Doesn't matter, Instagram, Twitter, share it somewhere. I'm trying to get some traffic here to watch these videos. The shrimp scampi, while it was a heck of a lot of fun, didn't draw too big, so I'm hoping, because I love it, man. I love cooking live, man. It's what I do, you know, kitchen, this is what I do. You know, so I'm hoping to do a lot more, but obviously I need the views to do there. We got the giveaway on this one, so that should certainly help. And look, that's it, man. I'm gonna throw some other cooks here. I'll stick that shrimp scampi live cook, you check that out. I'm gonna roll my Patreons over here. My Patreons, that's one way to support the show. And also I have a join button down next to the YouTube. That's another way to support. Those are two ways to support the show. And of course, just by watching and commenting on my cooks is another way to support the show. I appreciate you all. So look, until next time, I will see you soon.